Park. Tanvi Verma, KATU News.
Tanvi, thank you, and stay with KATU News for continuing coverage of this story. When we're not on the air, you can head to our website, KATU.com, for updates.
21 shots fired, Start medical code 3.
Brand new video tonight of a deadly police shooting in Vancouver. Investigators today releasing the names of the officers involved, both on standard paid leave now. And police say officers were responding to calls of a man with an aggressive dog that had bitten someone.
Callers also said the man was carrying a gun. K2's Shelby Slaughter joins us live from downtown Vancouver. Shelby, you spoke with the family within the last hour.
Yeah, Deb, and they are absolutely distraught and tell me they can't believe what you're about to see in this video.
21 shots fired, Start medical code 3. Do not move. 21 suspect is down.
The moment 43-year-old Vadim Sasheko was gunned down by police officers on Saturday. Officials say he pointed a gun at them following reports his German Shepherd, which you see here, bit someone.
He got out and just pointed the gun directly at me, dude. Gun's down over here. Okay.
Sasheko's dog is heard barking at officers as they try to approach and help him.
The dog is aggressing at us.
The dog wouldn't allow officers to get any closer, so they tied him to a nearby dumpster.
Someone grab the leash. Move.
Officials say Sasheko was pronounced dead at the scene and died from multiple gunshot wounds.
Grab the leash.
And to see the full video, it's up right now on our website. Reporting live in Vancouver, I'm Shelby Slaughter, KATU News.
Shelby, thank you. 2 Oregon State troopers who shot at a double murder suspect on I-5 were justified in their use of deadly force. That's the news today from the Linn County District Attorney. The incident happened back in April. Elias Huizar was wanted for murdering his ex-wife and girlfriend in eastern Washington and abducting his 1-year-old son. Troopers spotted him near Eugene. There was a shootout and chase. Huizar ultimately crashed and shot and killed himself. Troopers rescued the child. No officers were hurt.
An investigation is underway tonight after another deadly crash involving a motorcycle. It happened just before 1 o'clock today at Southeast 82nd and Mitchell. Officers say the motorcycle rider died at the scene. The driver of the other car involved is cooperating with police. Meantime, we're working to learn the names of 2 people killed in a motorcycle accident on the Morrison Bridge. It happened just after 8 o'clock last night. Police found the victims on the road below the bridge, suggesting they were thrown over the barrier. No other vehicles were involved.
I-84 is fully reopened after a deadly crash early this morning. Police say a driver hit a pedestrian on eastbound 84 west of the 205 interchange. The person died at the scene. Driver stuck around and is cooperating with the investigation. A 17-year-old girl is in the hospital tonight after crashing 150 feet down a ravine. Happened on Highway 30 in the Gorge Wednesday night. The 17-year-old was a passenger in the car. She was flown to the hospital with serious injuries. Deputies say the 18-year-old driver suffered minor injuries. Another 17-year-old passenger wasn't hurt. Deputies say all 3 of the teens were wearing seatbelts. Investigators believe the driver was speeding and lost control through a curve.
This is brand new tonight. A Medford nurse pleads not guilty to harming 44 patients under her care. Police arrested Danny Marie Schofield for allegedly replacing fentanyl with tap water in ICU patients at Asante Rogue Regional Hospital in Medford. KATU's Emily Gersh is at the live desk with the story. You spoke with an attorney representing 15 of the patients, Emily. They don't think the charges go far enough here?
That's right, Steve. The attorney says they plan to sue the hospital for negligence, arguing they should have found out what was happening sooner.
After a 7-month-long investigation, Medford Police and the Jackson County District Attorney's Office arrested and charged Medford nurse Danny Schofield with 44 counts of second-degree assault. On Wednesday, the Jackson County DA's office said it was the highest charge the evidence supported.
Investigators in this case consulted with numerous medical experts who were all unanimous that they could not conclude that any of the patient's deaths were directly attributed to the infections.
An attorney representing 15 of the victims, 8 who died, said the victims' families are now planning to sue the hospital for negligence, arguing it should not have taken them a year to notice a rise in central line infection cases, especially when some resulted in death.
The fact that it was tap water made it so egregious. We all have read the statistics about drug diversion happening across the country in hospitals, but this takes it a step further. And this, to me, gives the hospital more reason that it should have been caught sooner.
We asked the hospital about the allegations of negligence, and a spokesperson told us they have no comment. In the Live Center, Emily Gersh, KATU News.
Emily, thank you. Next week, more than 3,000 nurses from Providence hospitals across the state will go on strike. The three-day work stoppage will begin 6 a.m. Tuesday. It follows months of contract negotiations between the nurses union and Providence management. Providence says it will have replacement workers on site for 5 days. You can find more information about the strike on our website, KATU.com.
Vancouver firefighters have a new tool to help fight the fentanyl crisis. Now, when crews respond to an overdose, they leave behind a kit containing Narcan with the hopes of preventing a future overdose. The department says it's seen a dramatic increase in emergency calls with the current opioid crisis. In 2022, its crews administered Narcan 342 times. Last year was almost double that. They say providing these kits will undoubtedly save lives. Funding for the program is from the Washington State Department of Health.
Now to a KATU traffic alert. Here's a live look at I-5 at Marine Drive. Tomorrow, all northbound lanes of the I-5 bridge will close overnight starting at 11 p.m. ODOT crews will be working on traffic sign maintenance. Northbound sidewalks and the northbound ramp to I-5 from Hayden Island will also be closed. Drivers heading to Washington can detour by taking I-84 east to 205 north over the Glen Jackson Bridge. Work should wrap up by 7 a.m. Sunday.
Now, the second Sunday Parkways is this weekend in Northeast Portland. The 6.2-mile looped route takes riders through 4 city parks. Each park will have its own unique entertainment, community booths, and vendors. The event runs from 11 to 4. The third and final Sunday Parkways is in September in Southwest Portland.
Well, in Northeast Portland, a wine shop has something special for Swifties. It's offering wine pairings inspired by each of Taylor Swift's albums. The event kicked off this week at Pairings Portland on Northeast 24th and Gleason.
What I did is I gave the Swiftie perspective. So I wrote the the vibe of each album and then sent it off to him.
So the adjectives for Speak Now were growing up, sophistication, candid, honest, expressive, personal, confessional, most magical and theatrical album, moving from adolescence to adulthood. So we're going to pair wines. We're going to come up with wines where you could taste some of those words.
The event also features Taylor trivia, her music, and you can make your own friendship wine charm to take home with you. The shop started doing these special pairing events in February, and they say business has skyrocketed. Other events this summer include a Bridgerton-themed pairing and a Rose City Comic-Con flight.
I think I better check your pulse, Deb.
I know, it sounds exciting, right? What's your favorite Taylor Swift album, Steve?
Mine?
Yes.
It's the one you were talking about earlier. Hey, Storm Tracker 2 weather now. Let's take a live look from our Visit Hood River camera in the Columbia River Gorge, and we see just that beautiful, beautiful shot of the mountain. Isn't that gorgeous out there?
Nice shot, but you can see some high clouds up over the Cascades at this hour, and more of those clouds coming on shore for tonight and going into tomorrow. As a matter of fact, on the coast this hour, we have overcast skies, and it's still dry from our live camera at the Inn at Spanish Head in Lincoln City. 55, that's the current temperature there. Stoller Estates outside of Dayton, fair skies there. At higher clouds, it's going to report fair skies if the cloud deck is above 12,000 feet, which is what it is right now. These are automated reporting stations. 67 degrees the current temperature, but as you can see, we are picking up some lower clouds here coming up over the coast range at this hour. And of course, here in Portland, we have mostly cloudy skies and 71 degrees of temperature. Northwest winds at 7, humidity at 38%. All right, so here are the high temperatures today. Did hit 71 degrees. Across the bridge in Vancouver, 69. It was 66 this afternoon for Tillamook, 75 for the Dalles. Redmond at 74. Further east you go, still in the 70s, and even some 80-degree readings. There's Burns at 80 and 76 in Baker City. All right, so here's the visible satellite picture over the last 6 hours. You can see the clouds increasing, coming up onto the coast, coming over the coast range, getting into the Willamette Valley. Those clouds will continue to thicken up overnight tonight, and we are going to see some rain developing as a weak system drops into the northwest late tonight and going into tomorrow on Saturday. And it looks like right now, Saturday is going to be the wettest day of the weekend. So here we are tomorrow morning at 9:30. Rain on the coast, Willamette Valley, up into the Cascade foothills, and some snow possible in the Cascades. Yeah, I said snow, the S word, in June. above the 5,000-foot elevation late tomorrow and going into early on Sunday morning. Still seeing some rain, of course, by Saturday afternoon. And then we head in towards Sunday. We'll see some more showers across the area, but I think most of that's pretty much over and done with by the late morning hours. So Sunday afternoon, Father's Day afternoon, looks to be dry, even some sun breaks out there. Then some more showers are possible, I think, going into Monday. But by Monday afternoon, back to drier skies, and high pressure begins to build back in as we head in towards the latter part of the week. We can see daytime highs in the mid to upper 80s. Now, rainfall amounts from Saturday morning through Monday. We're talking anywhere from 2/10 upwards of maybe 6/10 of an inch of rain or more. The heaviest precipitation will be obviously off towards the east as you make your way up into the Cascades and the Cascade foothills. That rain will intensify, so maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain or more in the Sandy area, about 6/10 of an inch of rain, a little bit more than that in Troutdale. PDX maybe 4/10, and over on the west side, about 2/10 of an inch or close to that in the Hillsborough area. So your Father's Day weekend forecast looks like this. On Saturday, showers and perhaps even a chance of an afternoon thunder shower, about 20% chance of that. So Sunday, Father's Day, some morning showers, then partly cloudy skies by the afternoon, and a tad bit warmer with highs in the upper 60s. Now, the rest of the forecast. Tomorrow on the Oregon coast, mostly cloudy skies, rain showers, perhaps a chance of an afternoon thunder shower, west winds 5 to 15. It's going to be cool, 58 tomorrow for Astoria. Same thing for Tillamook, and 59 down in Newport. Now, in the Willamette Valley, similar deal. Mostly cloudy skies, showers, perhaps chance of an afternoon thunder shower. Cooler as well. 66 in Salem, 65 for Troutdale, and 61 up in the Longview area. Gorge and the Cascades. Rain showers, perhaps a chance of an afternoon thunder shower. Breezy in the afternoon in the Gorge with west winds 10 to 15. Could be gusting to 35 miles an hour by the afternoon. About 65 tomorrow for the high temperature in the Dalles, and 44 up at Government Camp. Central and eastern Oregon, partly cloudy skies. A chance you could see some rain showers in parts of northeastern Oregon in the afternoon. About 67 for Pendleton. Same thing in Baker City, and just 61 tomorrow in the Bend and Redmond area. Tonight for Portland, down to 51. Tomorrow's high only 64. We should be 74 degrees. On Father's Day, 67 for the high. Some showers in the morning, but dry by the afternoon. Partly cloudy skies on Monday. Tuesday, 77. Wednesday, the last day of spring, 85. First day of summer is next Thursday. It's going to feel like summer with a high temperature of 87.
Thank you, David.
Well, that does it for this digital edition of KATU News. Thanks for joining us.
We're back with more local news and weather right after Game 4 of the NBA Finals. Thanks for watching, folks.